Welcome back to more Pokemon Light 2. So last time we caught our new team member, Swaddle, who's developing quite nicely, I must admit. So yeah, it was a bit difficult to decide which one we really wanted, but this one seemed like the best choice. So yeah, Oshawtt's still going strong too, and we talked about a lot of new Pokemon because yeah, we talked about 3 routes left with them. So yeah, because yeah, I really want to get Swaddle ready for this spot. This time, let's actually go to Placeci Ranch and find Bolt. Because yeah, we need to give him the town map, obviously. So yeah. And yeah, that's one thing I really like about this game. Yeah, you get a lot of options. And this is going to continue later on too. Of course, a lot of non-Unova Pokemon are now on the table, which I think was the big draw for a lot of people. Even though, yeah, I think for me early on, it was also like a big draw. But now I look back on, Black and White really fondly. Because again, having just new Pokemon to play with is really interesting. But anyway. Oh, nice. You come in to toughen up. Alright, let's see how much stronger you become. Come at me. We're going to be taking on Placeci Ranch at the spot. We're going to be taking on Bolt first. And unfortunately, he's got a nasty surprise waiting for him. My Swaddle. So, yeah. Because he still only has 90. So, this works out extremely nicely. The other thing is, though, if you're only using a starter, he doesn't have a grass type move. Which, I mean, that's not great for Swaddle either, but at least it can do lots of damage. Even one-shot him, so there we go. Okay, so I was going to get a lot of XP there. There we go. It can't be. How could I have lost? I need to apologize to my partner. Not bad. You're thinking about how to bring out your Pokemon's strength. I should be able to count on you for backup. What are you doing here anyway? Town map. There we go. She didn't have to do that. Thanks to you too, we just left, and you already helped me out. I thought it was lively around here. You are my Pokemon pal, huh? Isn't it nice to be young? Who are you? Who am I? I'm the owner of this ranch, that's my wife. She just called wife. I see. Not the Pokemon pal, you should heal your Pokemon's HP, right? Hey, I'll give you this. We got a potion. They also heal you too, which is really convenient as well. And one for you. It's nice to have posts that you're far away from a Pokemon Center. By the way, you didn't happen to see a Herdia around here, did you? I can't figure out where it went. Our 2 Herdia are always together, and this is the first time one has wandered, so I'm a little worried. You're a little worried? Are you kidding me? Your Pokemon might be lost forever. Whatever, I'll look. Brian, help out. How do you get so mad? I think it's probably just playing someone in the ranch. I wonder. By the way, dear, if your Pokemon get hurt, let me know. I'll make them feel better for you. Yeah, they give you the push like, yeah, it's nice to have when you're not their Pokemon set. Meanwhile, they just heal you right here. Kind of weird, but I'll take it though. Anyway, there you go. So let's go find the Sergia. We also got the Mareeps, obviously. Again, a lot of people used Mareep, like I mentioned before. I'm pretty sure I used it in one playthrough too, so yeah. Alright, one of the Lillipups gave us an item, so let's go get it. Again, this could be really nice things. Nanto, that's not bad. Like, you can even get, like, Ultra Balls and stuff. Really nice stuff. Anyway, let's fight you. Let's see who has the most admirable Pokemon. And yeah, we're gonna keep using Swaddle a little bit here. But then, yeah, once it's level 10, I'm gonna start using Oshawott once again. And we'll... the Blood type seems to be doing quite well early on, it looks like. So, yeah. Yeah, the hope is that, yeah, both Swaddle and Oshawott are going to be strong enough to fight in the next gym, so yeah. And now that they both have pretty strong stab moves on their side, I mean, Watergun, I wouldn't say Watergun's super strong, but it's not bad, so yeah. Anyways, another Swaddle. There's definitely going to be some Pokemon that, Swaddle's going to be good against, and some Pokemon that Oshawott's going to be better against, but we'll see. There we go, almost level 11. Even though we lost, our Pokemon is still pretty admirable. So yeah, not bad. Now let's, I mean, Swaddle's actually close to a level. I think for the next battle I want to use Oshawott, so you know what, let's use Oshawott. Because yeah, I'm using my Black 2 playthrough as basically another source of practice, but again, I want to show things in Black 2 as well, so yeah. The music's also really funny too. I think, there's like a similar sounding song in, Gen 4 as well, which is kind of funny, so yeah, they kind of like reused it a little bit, so yeah, you're level 7, I'll take that as nice XP. Trainers tend to give more XP, which is even more, which, yeah, we're playing on Chargers, so they're gonna give even more on top of that. So, yeah, it's in our best interest to fight as many trainers as possible. Which, yeah, if you're playing Class 4 Renegades, I highly recommend doing that. So, yeah, Pokeball close to level 11, that's awesome. Yeah, Pokeball, we used a lot last time, so it's good to have that. Now we're going to stock up once again. I'm hoping that after the first gym, we'll get even better Pokeballs to use, so yeah. Italia Wonder somewhere back here. Let's have a look. And yeah, I'm right to use our shot because we got this guy. The janitor. Oh, I haven't seen you before. Can you mind sparring me? Let's give him a go. So yeah, let's see what I got. We got Warville, there's a Lillipup. Again, this would have been not bad for Swaddle, but it's maybe other Pokemon that I want to use our shot for, weirdly enough. You'll see what I mean. Let's go with Water Gun. And yeah, do a pretty decent amount. So yeah, I should mention another thing about this playthrough too. So, the way I'm recording this, so yeah, obviously I'm using Melon DS. Now the thing about Melon DS is that it's not as graphically good as we also have War Sport, which those are fight enemies. It isn't as graphically good as the Sume because the problem is that there's some graphical glitches. I'm going to use Super GL, so I'm actually recording in software mode for more accuracy, which I'm okay with. Because yeah, MNES is how I was able to do the memory link stuff in the first place, so yeah. Wow, staying for once, so yeah, quite impressive indeed. So yeah, not too bad. Let's see again if having two. It looks like, yeah, for the gym we're going to be around like level 12, level 13 on both our team members. That's all it looks like. Oh, here, I'll share something good with you. The good thing though is he does give you a paralyze heal if you get paralyzed, so yeah. If your Pokemon's paralyzed, use one of these on it. Still, Pokemon will just wander off on their own. In the worst case scenario, it might be avoided some trouble. Alrighty. Yeah, the Maripa's static, and it probably might use Thunder Wave against you too, so yeah, it's nice that they think about that. We sure are lucky to have run into someone as strong as be. And yeah, also yeah, with Charger getting more XP, it's actually kind of fun trying to get the most out of these trainers and the EXP, so yeah. Anyway, let's use Swaddle once again. Although yeah, the lower level trainers, they're not going to gain as many levels, they're probably like only 1 or 2 levels higher. In fact, yeah, I'll probably shot this, but they're only like 1 level higher, so yeah. And usually so again, we're not getting that much XP, but it does make a big difference early on, so yeah, kind of evens out like that. So yeah, level 11. And it goes that Raise Leaf now. And there's a side up, so yeah, Swaddle's quite good against this. I should mention another thing about Bug Bite 2, it has a secondary effect, but it actually eats the opponent's berry, which is quite nice of Transfer 2. I guess I was... he's talking about, yeah, he was unlucky to run to us, wasn't he? Yeah, the dialogue goes by quite fast, so he may be quite the speed reader to sometimes read that, so yeah, escape route, that's nice. I'll give you Swaddle. Swaddle's technically closer to Razor Leaf than Oshawott is to Razor Shell, so yeah. And yeah, he's doing really good. Well, she's doing really good, I should be saying. Better than I was expecting. But again, I did decide to, you know, start using them until they got their first stab moves, so I think that probably has something to do with it anyway. Yarp. You hear that just now? I checked this area. You go deep in the grove and look. And yeah, looks like we got some trouble going on. Let's check that. Cry, you found it. What a relief. I call it trance, so you stay here with it. Hey, you little pest. I'm a member of a group that strikes fear into the hearts of those who stand before it. Team Plasma. Ever heard of it? Well, we've heard of it, if you played, you know, Black and White, but Rohan wouldn't know, so yeah. Really? They're the righteous group that tried to conquer Unova 2 years back in order to liberate Pokemon. Whatever. Bulls will never understand us. Still. First I got lost chasing Herdia, and now some nosy kid caught me. All this is your fault. Take this. So he vents his frustration by giving us frustration. That's a move that does more damage the less happy your Pokemon is, which says a lot considering the place we got it from. Okay, I'll use Lava Cheater cheaper now. Risk for Herdia. So he came here to do what we need to do. Herdia, what made you come all the way back here? Well, anyway, I'm really grateful for your help, you two. You're awfully calm about this. Your Pokemon have been gone for good. Take better care of it. I wonder if something happened to him. It's like he's afraid of losing Pokemon. Come on, Herdia, everyone's waiting, let's go home. Again, I really find that interesting too. You're getting to understand through natural means what Bolt Steel is, which is really cool, so yeah. And that's kind of one reason why I find him quite interesting to rival anyway. Yeah, if you talk to a girl, you can heal her. So this is a great place to train, by the way. If you're having trouble in the next gym, yeah, I can recommend that. I probably start quite a bit, because even on normal mode, he's quite charged, but again, normal mode is not that much. Again, charge mode, you know. I said this before. Anyway, let's go back and see Alder, because yeah, Alder mentioned that he trained with us if we did town map shenanigans. We got caught up in something else instead, so yeah. Anyway. Oh, it looks like you delivered the town map to your friend. We only got a moment, but you and your Pokemon are grown. Well, I could almost mistake you for someone else. Well then, instead of training you, I'd like you and your Pokemon to give me a hand. Alright then. First off though, let's get this X speed. And let's see what's behind here. This area is a very remote area that not many people know about. There's like nothing in here. And then you also got this right here. 3 sharp marks are deeply cut into the rock. We'll take care of this maybe later. Do we even know what area this is? Let's look at a town map. Obviously. No, it doesn't even say. Actually, no, it probably says here. No, that's the ranch. That's definitely not the place, so yeah. So yeah, let's just leave it for now, but it's interesting this area is here, isn't it? So yeah. Alrighty. But yeah, let's get this train, because we're gonna need it for what's coming up. Oh, are we gonna help train that person? Are we gonna help train that person, sir? Really? But that trainer looks really tough. That's right, this trainer may be tough, but he can learn from losing as well. More importantly, have I tell you just to enjoy Pokemon battles? Sir, please be the opponent. I'll show you what's cool about my Pokemon. Alrighty, so yeah. You got these two, and they actually change depending on what starter you have. He's gonna start with a Pansear, which is not great for us. That's one of those Pokemon that Saval needs to run away from. Because it's a fire type. Well, luckily though, that's what Oshawtt's made for, so let's do that. And at level 10, so they're gonna have some pretty decent XP for both of them, so yeah. Is that, yeah, the next Pokemon, yeah, that's probably gonna be the Saval show, so yeah. Because, yeah. So what they're gonna do here is, yeah, they have this one is a Pansear. You're gonna be going up against the Pokemon that's good against, well, bad against your star, actually, I should be saying. And he's very set. The next opponent's gonna have the Pokemon that's good against your starters, so yeah. Well, to be fair though, we have been finding our rival who's been using a Pokemon that's good against the stars, so yeah. And you get all to teach you some more things. That was a fine battle, both of you. Well, next we have... Ready? First we have to heal your Pokemon, Rohan. Very generous. Some battles are decided by type matchups. And yeah, there's a very good reason why she's saying that, so yeah. Thing, and I guess the rival, he doesn't, you know, use grass types against you. I'm pretty sure this person does though, so yeah. You know, the last person they use a fire moves, but that's okay. Man, though, we got a bug fight though. And he just goes to scratch, obviously. Now, yeah, another thing I heard about Challenger is the AI smarter. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I could see it being the case. There we go, good experience. Well, how good was that type matchup like this? That was truly a rousing battle. I could tell that all the Pokemon were enjoying themselves as well. How about Rohan? Pokemon types are very important battle, aren't they? Water is strong against fire, fire is strong against grass, grass is strong against water. Type matches don't decide everything though. But listen, when a Pokemon uses a move that matches its type, the move becomes all powerful. Let's see those odd-looking Pokemon. So you did a great job around. Many Pokemon, people you never would have met otherwise, is truly one of the great things about traveling. So there we go. That's our training before the first gym. I mean, I get even stronger. I learn more about Pokemon. That's why I want to go to many different places so I can learn a lot. My dream is to show my Pokemon here and become the strongest trainer in the universe. Alright then. Also this guy. I know this is Summer. Nice to meet you. No, now don't save it. Just take this. You get a very interesting mechanic. The metal box. I said mechanic. It's tied to a mechanic is why I said that, so yeah. That is a metal box. And people call him Mr. Metal. By the way, do you know a competition called the Metal Rally? No. Well, you know, I'll explain to you anyway. The Metal Rally is an event that evaluates various activities and trainers. So in commemoration of your participation, please take this medal. And you have a first step medal. There's some help for the Metal Rally. I'll give you hint medals. I've got 6 of them. For information, you can get medals if you meet the conditions. Go to Pokemon Center and you can get medals from me one after another. First, please use a medal box and check the inside. Alrighty, so the medals. This is a really... Oh, well, first, this got some for us. Rohan. As the newly open Pokemon gym at Spurtier City, I heard a new gym leader is right there. You should go and test how strong you become. Good idea. Are we strong enough? I hype this gym battle a lot because, yeah, it is quite threatening, so yeah. The medals wedges inside the metal box. Metal box features. Press the A button when the cursor is highlighting a metal, or tap the box to write the name. That metal will be registered as your favorite metal. Your favorite metal can be shown to other players. Press start or tap the icon in the lower left to change how the medals are shown. So yeah. This is an achievement system basically. I didn't actually know about that until, yeah, the medals became, when I interacted more on the medals, I guess you could say. That's basically what this is. So yeah, and yeah, considering, you know, how popular achievements are, even in older games too, we have, you know, a website like Retro Achievements that adds achievements to all the games. So yeah, again, it's really cool that, you know, this game has something like that. You know, these hint medals obviously give you hints on to get more. Again, these can vary from, you know, doing multiplayer stuff to just playing the game normally. So yeah. Anyway, we can get some more though because of some of the actions we took in. So yeah. So again, it's really interesting. Again, I'm not going to go out to all of them, obviously, because I can't, because there's some that are not possible on emulator, unless I do some weird stuff, I guess you could say. So again, I'm just going to chill. I'm going to see what we can get during our playthrough. And if he appears, that means you've got an achievement. Right, I've been waiting for you. You're doing terrific. Here's a new medal. We get Smart Shopper. And we get Beginning of Memory. Yeah, I knew we'd get that one. And we get 5 more hints. Okay, 50 medals, like you mentioned there. It does give you something cool, so you may want to try going after that. And again, if you play the game normally, you may just, you know, find yourself at 50 anyway, so yeah. So again, really like the mechanic, it's really interesting. Like, yeah, again, I did watch a Black and White 2 playthrough that, you know, really hyped them up. I can definitely see why. Again, it's like, you know, having retro achievements built into your game, which is actually really cool, so yeah. But anyway, Rohan. Time to break my knees again. There we go. Excuse me, I forgot to tell you something important. First, take these. You get the Oran Berries. These will definitely help. Coming up. Those are Oran Berries. If you give one to your Pokemon, its HP will be restored. What's more, you can give your Pokemon a berry to hold. Like this Oran Berry, for instance. When a Pokemon holds this berry, it can eat the berry if it gets hurt in the heat of battle and regains some of its lost HP. Well, I just told you to challenge the gym leader. Especially gym leader is a very strong Pokemon trainer, but you have nothing to worry about. If you think hard about what the Pokemon at your side can do, and what you should do as a trainer, victory will be yours. And then you should take on stronger and stronger trainers. Actually, take on the gym leaders of each city. Going together your Pokemon is what makes you grow as a trainer. As you and your Pokemon grow stronger, your world will get broader. Alrighty then. So yeah, let's head back. I guess to check out I'll see how we're doing on time, obviously. Hit my fancy stopwatch. We're almost at the 20-minute mark. But yeah, I kind of want to take on the gym in the next part of the thing, so yeah. Maybe we have the time to do it today. So yeah. That would be pretty epic if we able to take on the gym today, so yeah. And we can see what the aftermath is on the next part. Maybe that's what we'll do instead. But anyway. I asked Ola from Fossessitan teacher. He declined, saying it was the era of young people now. Interesting. I wonder, can we check who is the gym leader? It's Charon, the one who seeks the right path. A very familiar name, it looks like. I'll check that though. But yeah, there's some nice people to talk to here, so I recommend doing that. Use irons during Pokemon battles. If you like, try using this. You get the X Defend. X irons are very powerful, so they could help a lot. Because yeah, it's basically just, a free stat boost. And yeah, if you're trying to, Juggernaut your way through, those can really help. And you got Status. So you got Poison, which, yeah, that lowers your HP. Poison only does like 12.5, I believe. Actually, I think, yeah, it actually does do 12.5. I think it's like 1/8 for your health. There's also Valley Poison, which ticks. Every time it ticks, it does even more damage. I can also linger off the battle. Then I got Paralysis, the one I'm most known for. It reduces speed and may make the Pokemon unable to move. Very useful. It also doesn't go away on its own, so it's great for catching Pokemon. We got Sleep, which is overpowered in this game, because of how the sleep mechanics work. When it comes to switching out, yeah, slots a Pokemon dead in its tracks, make it easy to catch, and also, it makes it either set fodder or easy to take out. Then we got Burn, which reduces attack, and does also 12.5% damage. Very useful, and Freeze. No move can freeze on its own, it's only really a secondary effect. And if it does happen, well, your Pokemon can't do anything, and it may not even unfor itself if you get unlucky, so yeah. The Pokemon, you know how Pokemon can have your Pokemon hold irons? Well, it seems like they don't know how to use irons made by people, like potions, so yeah, that's why only the Oranberries work. All type Pokemon are weak to fire type Pokemon, but the only Pokemon around here like that are the Riolu and Flississy Ranch. If you're gonna battle the Fire, Water, or Grass type Pokemon, it'll be a simple test of strength. That's also why, I'm worried, because yeah, it's like, do we have that strength is the thing? Because the gym leader, obviously, yeah, it's not going to be a lot stronger than what we're used to fighting, so yeah. But anyway. It's a technique that enables the cancel evolution. Here, I'll read the text to you. You can surprise a Pokemon and stop its evolution pressing the B button when Pokemon is evolving. There's a reason to do that. The reason too is that Pokemon actually learn moves slightly quicker if they're unevolved. And you can actually use this to cheat. I wouldn't say cheat, but you can get a move a little bit earlier. And then, you get that move earlier, and then you can go get your big stats and have some fun. There's actually a Pokemon that, yeah, actually benefits from using that trick, so I'll be sure to show that, so yeah. Anyway. Hello, I'm Clyde, the guide for trainers who transfer Pokemon. Thank you for taking on the chip. Take this to commemorate your debut. And yeah, this guy, yeah, he always gives you fresh water, which is not bad. Pokemon gyms are facilities for testing trainers' abilities. Put simply, if you can defeat the trainer, it means you're a really good Pokemon trainer. If you run out of Pokemon that can fight during a Pokemon battle, you lose. Saying a lot of Pokemon might work to your advantage. Let's see a challenger. On to Aspertia City's Pokemon Gym. I'm Sharon, the gym leader. Well, I better say that I just became the gym leader. More importantly, we need to prepare before walking to the gym. You have a challenger. You need to take your places. Yeah, let's take on the gym now. I'm feeling it. You need to defeat these two, that'll be your opponent. Alrighty then. So, again, level 12's not bad, and we can equip the Oranberries for what's coming up, so yeah. Sharon's still potential, maybe a train in this gym. So yeah, they use the normal type. Again, it's weak to fighting, and the only Pokemon that can, do super effective damage, there's actually two. Riolu, like that person said, if you level 15, it gets full spam. And then, yeah, it actually does pretty good in this gym then. The other one's obviously Picknight, which if you get to level 17, it evolves and becomes a fire type and lets Alarm Thrust. So if you get that, you'll probably have a good time as well, so yeah. So yeah, but yeah, if you're not using those, then yeah, like that person said again, it's a simple test of strength to see, you know, how well you can train your Pokemon. Again, I'm not sure how this is going to go. Normally I only have one Pokemon for this, but now I have two, so it'll be interesting to see how that works. So you'll use, but the good thing is both of them are pretty good at this point, so yeah, especially Saladin with that critical hit bug bite. You're strong, or should I say a Pokemon strong? You can defeat the girl too, you can challenge the gym leader. And yeah, let's get a level up on Oshawott, hopefully as well. For this gym battle. Level 13 on both might be pretty good. Now I'll show you all of the things I learned from Sharon. Yes, yeah, in my practice I actually did lose against Sharon once on Challenge Road, so yeah. When I was using one Pokemon, so we'll see how it goes with two of them. Could be easier, could be harder, we shall see. But anyway, it doesn't look like we're gonna level up, but that's okay. At least get close to the level up. Because yeah, that damage, yeah, it's definitely not as much because yeah, we're using a weaker move, so yeah. So it looks like yeah, Saladin might actually be our clutch player in this, which is interesting, so yeah. So yeah, may want to say Saladin for last then, we shall see. But anyway. You get a decent amount of extras there, and we have the Patrat to take on. We'll at least get close to 13, if not get it, so yeah. There you go, nice trick here. Ah, we got crit. That's unfortunate. That tends to happen. I hope that doesn't happen to Gym Battle. Yeah, if the opponent crits us, if Sharon crits, should be saying, yeah, that's not gonna make things easy for us. Well, no, it should become your own. You gotta test it out for yourself. Alright then. Okay, you're pretty good, but can you beat Sharon? If we got crit and got knocked out there, I'm not feeling too confident. I mean, you did get leered, I guess that's why the crit did so much. Is that lowest defense, obviously, so yeah. I do wonder how good of a hit taker Swaddle is too, so that's something else to consider as well. And yeah, they also got the haste nature, but I do think that yeah, we're gonna get outspent this battle, I'm pretty sure, so yeah. I think that's another worry in this battle. Unless I really want to go for the string shot. But anyway. Let's see. 25 defense? Saddle's got the hit taker, I guess, so yeah. Do I just use Saddle for this? It's, it might actually work out better for us if I do. I'll lead with Oshawott. This is difficult. Like, yeah, I'm not so sure. Again, I think Swaddle is actually stronger at this point for this battle, so yeah. Yeah, one thing that can definitely help though, Form Berries. Let's go with that. And if I lose, I'll definitely show me losing though. Oh yeah, you don't want to use it, you want to give it. There we go. So let's give the other one. There we go. Because yeah, these are going to help so much. 10 extra hit points basically on both our Pokemon. That's really nice. So yeah. Alright, level 12 is pretty low for this, so for Oshawott. I'm going to lead with Oshawott. And then we'll switch it to Swell. A good thing is that 25 defense. It might mean that yeah, Swell might be able to switch in. But yeah. His Pokemon does quite a lot of damage, so yeah. Just as this is your first gym challenge, this is my first Pokemon battle as a gym leader. Let's hope do our best and have a battle we can be proud of. Alrighty, leader Chern. On Charge Mode he has 3 Pokemon, on Normal Mode and below he has 2, so yeah. Start with the trap. Level 12 obviously. My heart is pounding quite a lot. So his strategy, as you're going to see, we also have speed, which is nice. And as his strategy, he uses Work Up, which boosts attack and special attack. Quite threatening. If I chose that move, I see you'll be a powerful opponent. The hope is that, yeah, we can power way through, but yeah. That did quite a lot. We do have low defense, sure, but yeah, when compared to Swaddle, so yeah. Anyway, we eat the berry. He's probably gonna heal though, is the thing. Well, let's see how much damage we can do. So yeah, Martial Rock can't take down this. Even the full heal the full, so yeah. Yeah, that's not great. I don't think we're in torrent range, so yeah. Yep, it's gonna be up to Swaddle, looks like. Or maybe I should lead the Swaddle on another attempt at this, so yeah. That's loving it, so. Anyway, let's go for Bug Bite here. It's faster than us, that's not great. Well, we take that hit, not too badly. So go for Bug Bite. Not too bad. Get to level 14 now. Again goes that Razor Leaf. Leaf Pulse coming out. It does need to set that work up, so yeah. But again, it's faster than us, which is very scary. So yeah, go for Bug Bite here. But the good thing is that, yeah, he has a berry, so we'll take her for ourselves. So there we go. And we still have the other berry left, so yeah. Now he tackles us. There's a pretty decent amount. We're doing a pretty decent amount too. So I go for another tackle. We eat the orange berry now. This is intense. And we knock it out. Good. But do we have enough health for the last Pokemon? He does. Now, yeah, this seems bad, but the good thing is I don't think it's a flying type move. As a Chia aimed to be a Wolf Lead over. He has Quick Attack. This is gonna be close. But yeah, we don't really do that much. We outspeed them. He works up is the problem, so yeah. So unless we get a crit, I don't really see this working out for us, so yeah. 2 HP. So close. Yeah, we lose unfortunately. So yeah. Yeah, these two obviously can't do it, so yeah. Let's give it another go and see what happens. Alright, let's see how we do with Swaddle leading for us. Let's go for obviously Bug Bite, because that's going to do more damage than Water Gun earlier. The hope is that, yeah, the track could go down fast. And we don't take too much damage in the process. Yeah, that's good. Not quite the 2 here though. And yeah, we do take quite a bit from that tackle. Alright, good stuff. He's gonna heal. But again, it doesn't go to full health though. But yeah, I think we're gonna need to take another hit though, is the problem. And that Lily Pulse is gonna hurt. But we actually outspeed, so it's a speed type. Interesting. So there we go. So now, yeah, this is a lot better. We have, we still have Oshawott full health in the back, so yeah. So let's go for Bug Bite again. So hope is that, yeah, in that war of attrition, it can win out against the Pidove, so yeah. So we'll go for Bug Bite. Get the Orange Berry. And yeah, looks like again, we're gonna be free going say against Swaddle doing an amazing job here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to let Faint though is the problem. Because yeah, see there's the one very good. Because yeah, I want to win this. Basically is the reason why. So there we go. Yeah, love XP. Here's the Pidove. So the question is, do I just switch immediately and then come back in later, or do I need to again it's a difficult choice. Because again, I don't want to throw this away obviously. You know what? Oshawott does have the Oshawott does have the Orange Berry, so I'm gonna hope that's gonna help us out here. There's the work up. That quick attack is going to do quite a bit, so yeah. So let's go for Water Gun. Doesn't actually go for it, interesting enough. Goes for another workup. That's pretty scary. But Water Gun looks like it's roughly a free go. But he didn't use quick attack again. He really wants to work up. He really wants to destroy us, it looks like. using it again. I guess he wants to one-shot us, which should mean he one-shots the rest of us. So yeah, can we live? Basically, he didn't... What is he doing? What was he actually doing there? Smart AI my ass. This is what a real Pokeball is. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing there, but it didn't work. Was what happened. That battles made me feel really glad you were my first challenger as a gym leader. I give you this in honor of the strength you and your Pokemon showed. That was a bit anticlimactic considering how the first attempt ended, but oh well. We did it though. Another Pokemon went down, so yeah, leading with Swaddle was the right play. Because then we don't, use up our shot for nothing basically. Here's your first gym badge, the basic badge. This is an important milestone. With this badge, Pokemon up to level 20 will obey you, including train Pokemon, when you take this. And obviously we get the move he uses as main strategy, TMA3 Workup. TMA3 can teach your Pokemon the move Workup. When you use Workup while battling, it raises the user's attack and search attack. By the way, teams can be used as many times as you want. When you ever reach that 8 Pokemon gyms and 8 gym badges, if you're a trainer, you could collect all of them. That'll make it easier to fill the page of the Pokedex as well. Yes, 2 years ago, Pokedex in hand, I left on a chain, my friends. Alrighty then. But yeah, last shot though, yeah, you have a bit of catching up to do, so yeah. Luckily though, there's gonna be some trainers on the next route that'll help out, so yeah. And yeah, Swaddle's only 1 level away from Razor Leaf too, so that's awesome. So yeah, we got our first shift patch in a bit of an anticlimax, but yeah, we did it though. So yeah, let's end the part now, because again, we're gonna have some aftermath after this, so we're gonna be checking out the next part, so yeah. But yeah, Swallow, yeah, did a lot better than I thought they would. Blood Bite's strong for this point, so that's mostly the reason why, and also the effect is not bad either. But anyway, like I said, that'll be that for now. So next time, we're gonna be seeing what's gonna happen now that you have a first gym badge, so yeah, look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.